Okay, let's talk about love. I'm going to cover every angle in 15 minutes. Number one, God does not love you. God does not love you. God is the love of you. For God to love us is object and subject, and we are one with God, and God is love. So the love of us, inside of us, is the presence of God. I always love saying God doesn't love you. People scratch their heads. And yet, the most fundamental thing we can know is that the presence of God and I are one. We're one. Oneness is a very advanced state of understanding. It truly is. I mean, we can get it up here, but can we feel it here? Can we be it? Can we be the love that we seek to experience? I love Sunday mornings because I get up earlier than usual, and the bed is turned just so I can look straight out the door and watch the sun come up. And I watch not the sun, but I watch the light change. What's also special about that time, the minute my feet hit the floor, here comes Barney the dog right up on the bed. And Fiona the cat, if she's not already here on the bed, she's on the other side. And it's just pure peace. Pure peace. It's easy to feel the love. And as the sun came up this morning, there was one little branch on the lemon tree going. That's the presence of love. I could feel it. We're walking in a sea of it. It is around us all the time. And what blocks it is our expectations, our thinking that we know what love is and we know what love isn't. And I've looked at clouds from both sides now. And I consciously let it come to me, and I don't push it away. You know, in our arrogance, in our ego-ness, no, I can do that. No, I don't need that. No. Say yes. When somebody wants to express kindness to you, say yes. All of us need one another, and that is love. So let's talk about the Christmas story. Mary represents pure love. Pure love. That is the Virgin, metaphysically, is the state of consciousness that hasn't been adulterated with a bunch of ego thoughts, a bunch of beliefs about what love should be and what it isn't, and how heartbroken and disappointed we are, or the other way, you know, where we're too puffed up with it. What was it, Rod Stewart? I'm so sexy in my shirt, so sexy in my shirt. You know, there's a million ways love can be distorted, but there's only one way that love can be shared, true love, and that is divine. No one has a spiritual awakening unless the heart is opened. Unless the heart opens. And there is really only one love, and that is self-love. Not the egoic, too sexy for my shirt love, but the love of the presence within as it flows through and connects with everything. Everything. The bees that buzz, the neighbor next door, everything. It's the glue of the universe. That is love. So Mary represents pure love. And Joseph represents wisdom. So when we have a state of consciousness where it's pure, it's innocent, there are no ulterior motives, when that is guided by wisdom, what happens? There's a joining together of heart and mind, and the seed idea of perfection begins to grow in our consciousness until we give birth to a spiritual awareness. We start out with hope. I hope my life can be better. I hope I can be healed. I hope somebody will love me and I will love someone back. Hope, peace. We make way for that to happen by making peace with ourselves, peace with our past, peace. And out of that peace comes love, the most beautiful love. You know, we talk about unconditional love. I asked myself this question this week. Is there a difference between pure love and unconditional love? My answer came up, yes and no. Clarity, don't you love it? But as I meditated on this seriously, unconditional love is the state where under no conditions will I lose my love. Will I lose that vibration? One of my instructors in school, Reverend Robert Brummett, said, unconditional love is unconditional positive regard. Where the distinction is that there's still an element of judgment. I know, as the song goes, you're a no good scum sucking, bless your heart. You know that song? Oh, it's a good one. Yeah, Karen Taylor Good wrote it. Mm-hmm. And she's making fun of we people from the South, and I'm from Tennessee. So we can say anything to anybody, insult them, as long as we add, bless his heart. That is not unconditional love. It's good to practice. Practice. It takes practice to have unconditional love. Dr. Hawkins, author of Eye of the Eye, and in his many books, in one of his books, he talks about learning to love Hitler. That's a tough one. But you look past behavior, and you have to say, that person, him or any other person, is motivated at the very core by honor or doing what they think is best. Now that's a tough one. I'm still working on that one. I'll tell you. I'm still working on it, but I do believe. I also believe, because of our oneness, that other people are having experiences on my behalf that I don't have to have. I can learn. I can feel. I can connect. Pure love is effortless. It's effortless. It is given freely, never any withholding, not with pure love. Pure love is the realm of the miraculous I mean, look at Mary, right? Gave birth, as the story goes, to something miraculous. That's the power of pure love. It heals everything. We just need to be willing to let it be. To let it be. My first Unity minister said, it's like you're standing on your own hose trying to get the water to come out. You know? Get your foot off of it. Let go. Open your eyes. See the miracle of life. And as we are willing to forgive, just practice the basics. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, for they know not what they do. If we knew how we were standing on our own hose, we wouldn't do it. My first Unity minister also said, well, if it hurts when you do that, don't do that. Simple. It's simple. But it is a real awakening. It's a real awakening to know what love is. Jesus taught, love your neighbor as yourself. The key word in that is as. The way you love yourself is the way you're going to love other people. And if somebody is criticizing you, lying to you, betraying you, how do you love that person? How do you love that person? Well, this is where a little psychology helps. You know that every judgment is self-judgment, projected. So it's not about you, even though it's aimed at you. It's not about you. So rather than meeting that low frequency vibration with the same low frequency vibration, rather than entraining yourself by getting even or telling the story or over and over and over again reliving it, the best thing you can do is know the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are is pure love. So when you stand there with somebody who is less than pure love, mirror back to them the truth by being the truth of who you are. Mirror it back. And in this way, people change. They don't change by what you tell them. Who listens to anybody else? It's what you feel. It's the vibration. And the spiritual awakening, the advancement into the birth of spiritual awareness, the heart, is the most important thing. When we can share love, just simple kindness, respect, a hello, a tap on the shoulder, what is created is joy. My definition of joy is love shared. Love shared. And that will be next Sunday. We'll talk about the joy we can experience if we're open to it. We'll see. Yeah.